This has been a tough few weeks.
A tough few weeks that started precisely 1 month ago with a report from the Globe and Mail citing unnamed sources saying the Prime Minister's office pressed then Justice Minister and Attorney General Jody Wilson-Raybould to abandon prosecution of SNC-Lavalin, the Montreal-based engineering firm that's facing corruption and fraud charges relating to deals in Libya. Today, Justin Trudeau held a press conference in Ottawa to address a scandal that's seen 3 major resignations. First, Wilson-Raybould left cabinet. Then Gerald Butts quit as the Prime Minister's principal secretary before Jane Philpott's exit from cabinet. And mixed in, hours of testimony before the Justice Committee over the saga.
I have taken and will continue to take many lessons from these recent days and weeks.
This morning, Trudeau offering no apology, instead characterizing the controversy as a learning opportunity and repeatedly referring to the breakdown within his inner circle as
an erosion of trust. I was not aware of that erosion of trust. There's an erosion of trust. There was an erosion of trust.
I believe that I am
last week during her testimony
that in my view these events constituted pressure.
Wilson-Raybould said she faced veiled threats and consistent and sustained political pressure from Trudeau and other officials. Trudeau denies wrongdoing.
In regards to standing up for jobs and defending the integrity of our rule of law, I continue to say that there was no inappropriate pressure.
In response to Trudeau's comments, Conservative leader Andrew Scheer repeated his call today for the PM to resign.
Mr. Trudeau has lost 2 cabinet ministers and his closest political advisor. The House of Commons Justice Committee is investigating. 5 former attorneys general have said the RCMP should consider criminal charges.
And NDP leader Jagmeet Singh is urging Trudeau to take responsibility.
The problem is that we have a government that looks like they're working in the interest of powerful insiders, people at the top. It can call the Prime Minister's office and get laws changed to get a company off of criminal responsibility. It looks like this government in Ottawa is prepared to politically interfere when it suits the whims of their well-connected friends. That's why we need a public inquiry to really find the truth here.
Trudeau, who now says he's seeking advice on whether to separate the roles of Attorney General and Justice Minister, has reportedly received support from all of his remaining cabinet members. But a tweet from Liberal MP Selina Caesar-Chavannes is raising questions about broader support across the party. Her post quoted this section of Trudeau's morning remarks.
I believe that real leadership is about listening, learning, and compassion. One of the things central to my leadership is fostering an environment where my ministers, caucus, and staff feel comfortable coming to me when they have concerns.
The Whitby MP followed up that quote, writing, "I did come to you recently, twice. Remember your reactions?" So far, there's been no explanation as to what she's referring to. The MP announced last week she will not be seeking re-election. And another sign this story isn't over yet when it comes to Wilson-Raybould's status in caucus. Remember, the Vancouver-Granville MP is still a member of the Liberal Party. Well, our Parliament Hill Bureau Chief Cormac McSweeney reporting today the Prime Minister is still reflecting on that, but wants to discuss the matter with his caucus before any decision. The next caucus meeting is 2 weeks away.